low there. I have
Are
my
you
first
good,
caller.
General? 1 second. Let me lower the volume of this thing.
Oh, the broadcast. Okay, there.
Yeah.
How are you tonight, Baba?
Well, I do. It's in the happen now.
Well, I'm here again.
And
we
I
thank
just
God.
be here. I just lie down. They watch you for TV.
Oh, I'm glad we are not doing People's Parliament tonight. You would have joined us and be like, from America. No, I would have said, hey, turn it off.
Most of the time, Mumawa and Ibishe, if I call you like that, yeah,
that's
I will just be just to make I contribute one way or the other.
Thank you. So that's another line. So Ebo said, add your own voice as usual.
I enjoy the broadcast, Maegun. We will continue to tell them.
Make I quickly answer this. So 1 sec. I just got a super chat message.
Yeah. Maegun, why don't you ever comment?
You checking your screen, have you?
Yeah, why don't you ever comment the courageous Adeboye?
Maybe, I didn't do. I am not really somebody who, sort of praises personality that much. But if I have omitted that in a way, and I've spoken about Adebanjo many times on this program, especially whenever it drops, something that we know, right? That's so kind of vibrating as usual. So lightning, I will look into that. So thank you. Ahmed, please.
Yeah, let me comment on that too.
Okay.
You see, the thing is this. Baba Adebanjo is speaking for the Yorubas. We acknowledge that for real.
That's right.
But, anybody that is still associating himself with Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
We still, one Nigeria. We still have comma. Because why do you want to be that one when it's not one? When some people are trying to make it not to be one. And they are trying by all means. And you, instead of you to fight for your own interest, why are you trying to make it collectively when everybody is fighting for his or her own interest? And you are trying to make it like, no, Yoruba can continue. It has to be no. Some don't want it to be collective. So let's leave those people that don't want it to be collective. Let's do our own. Our Toro Tiwa everybody who are your way. Because you one is not one from the first time it started. So why are you trying to make it one by all means? And you say outside is dominating
and
you, or
the Igbo
want to dominate you.
There should be some terms and conditions agreed.
Of course,
all parties.
Of course.
Is that not what we're saying?
There
should be an agreement that all parties agreed to. Say, okay, yeah, we agreed to be one, but there's nowhere we did agree to be one.
Yeah. So you see, Maigo, and there is one thing I could just say Jalu Japa. You see, there is one thing again about these people that will say, because I am a Yoruba, I am supporting Tinubu, Kinikon. Because you are a Yoruba, you are supporting Tinubu. But an Hausa man is there. Buhari is doing his thing. You are insulting him. Which that thing that Buhari is doing, some people, even some Yoruba, are still like, it takes time just because they are watching, they are taking their marking time. They are waiting for their own turn so that they can take turn and do their own. They are now being patient about the madness going on, which we and other people that don't even support.
Like somebody to say, for example, somebody to pay Tinubu pay my hospital bill. Or Tinubu's wife pay my hospital bill. When I listen, how many people would have access to Tinubu's wife to have the hospital bill paid?
You see the guy that called, because I've seen the video on his page. Me, I don't follow them. Because following it just my call fair get out. I don't even want to see their post. So when I was watching that nonsense, that person that was calling him,
you get.
Bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ mo á rò pé eléyìí ò bá bárù mi pàdé. Kò bá bárù mi pàdé. If you meet the kind of bó ṣe ń sọ, nǹkan tó ń sọ, because you see, téèyàn bá ó dá kéèyàn mọ ọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́. then you wàá mọ̀rọ̀ sọ tó bá mọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́ dáadáa then wàá mọ bó ṣe ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀. But tó bá jẹ́yàn tó jẹ́ pé tó bá jẹ́yàn tó jẹ́ pé wàá kọ̀ gbọ́rọ̀ tó bá gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn o ò ní wo ibi tọ́rọ̀ yẹn ti ń bọ̀ o ò ní wò jinlẹ̀ o ò ní wo everything about wàá kọ̀ kò ní reply. But tó bá mọ ọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́ tó bá gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn dáadáa, the way Igwe was sounding, from the way he was giving his answer, that guy will be taking his own point out and he will be hitting him back. Bó ṣe sọ pé when I was
typical, even the argue you believe that to bá sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá land one of us sọ̀rọ̀, but in a typical Nigerian way and land you, so you know that we can't suspect it bóyá that phone call was staged.
Yes.
But you believe if I can't talk over you, you can't talk over me. At some point somebody has to stop.
Yeah. So bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tó bá jẹ́ mi máa kọ́kọ́ farabalẹ̀ á sọ̀rọ̀ tán. Tó bá tẹ̀ ní kẹ́ mò ń gbọ́ màá ní sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ tán ṣe bó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ tán oní Tinubu mò ń gbọ́. By the time tó bá wá land, you will now pick one or two because the guy is about to talk. Wàá ní farabalẹ̀. Ọláyà will be like farabalẹ̀. You didn't even allow him to talk. But tó bá jẹ́ pé òun gan mọ̀rọ̀ sọ, the little time tó bá máa fi sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bọ́ǹbù ló máa sọ kalẹ̀. When he was talking, when he said ìgbà tóun ara òun ò yá kinní kan Tinubu, his wife did this, his wife did that, that guy on that line would have thrown one or two words that will get him out up. Like, okay, his wife did this. If the Lagos that you are claiming Tinubu has built has done that, why can't you have a healthcare that will take care of you? Why are they asking if you still have a valid visa that will take you abroad? Ó yẹ kó rò pé olórí burúkú ni ẹ bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, ó yẹ kó lajimọ́ ẹ lórí ní ayé ẹ̀ máa bá ayé ò ní dá bó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Tinubu is taking care of his wife. Ẹ̀mí àwọn èèyàn ní kó á fi san fún ẹ torí ó ti take care ìwọ. Àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti ń kú re. Àwọn bàbá sùwé dẹ̀ẹ́jọ́ gbogbo, all of them go and check how they have been dying. They die on their sick bed, nobody to help them. But all these mad people, bó ṣe wà yẹn, tó bá ń wo program yìí kàn máa gbọ́ mi, àwọn olórí burúkú ara wọn wọ́pọ̀ abroad. Abroad làwọn olórí burúkú ara wọn ló ń fi celebrity wèrè tó ń fi popularity yẹn tó fi ń wá wé tó fi ń wọ America tó máa bá bẹ̀ jókòó sí celebrity, àwọn celebrity òfò. Àwọn celebrity táyé wọn ò ní dá àwọn celebrity tó máa ṣòfò dànù ní kúre gbogbo yín ní kúre ayé yín máa bàjẹ́ níbẹ̀ ṣe wà yẹn. These are those things they have used to mess people. They are useless movie they have used to mess people's brain up.
And
so entitled as well.
But he said ó ti ní pé gbogbo ìpètè iṣẹ́ fáwọn ò lè máa wọn àdúrà ló máa dì.
Ó máa mú yín ni àdàbí tẹ́ ẹ bá ṣe nǹkan ìpè ó máa mú yín ni torí ẹ̀ ń rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀ ń bójú dànù. Torí nǹkan tẹ́yìn máa jẹ ebi yẹn ló máa pa yín kú ẹ ní kú síbi táṣọ yín wà lẹ́yìn wèrè ẹni àdánù.
Let me take another one. Just
no wahala.
Thanks so much for being part of it again tonight, Ahmed.
All right now.
Nice one, man. So I have another caller on the line, a quick one as well. Omo Yoruba, we got your message. Hello there.
Yeah, Michael, how are you doing? This is Fidelis from Canada.
Hi, Fidelis. I'm so well. Thanks for asking, by the way. How are
you? Yeah, fine. Quite a long time. It's a
battle, isn't it?
Yeah.
To get through.
Yeah. Anyway, I just want to, because I was watching your program now, and to be frank, well, you know, I've said this before. I don't know if people could bear me witness that Nigerian situation is beyond what we can presently salvage. You know, it's more like, how would I say it? It has got to be super saturated situation. Yes, where it has to wreck completely. You know, I use that word that it will sink and hit the bottom of the sea first before it will start to come back up again. You know, I use that word, and I'm sure a lot of people would have probably misunderstood what I was trying to say. Now, you can see already that Nigeria, as far as we are concerned, the grandeur of what the North actually want to do, and I keep, with all apologies to them, because I have friends there who are there, their grandeur plan, really, is the final Islamization of the country. That is they don't care how much they are going to throw.
People like Baba Adeboye or Oyedepo, because they would have access to more information that possibly than me and you, who have an idea or who are in the know of some of these things. Why are they afraid to speak out? Are they waiting for?
Yes, they can't. Yes, they can't speak. They can't speak out because that level of age, that the people in their own set of age have their connections already, and they are feeding very fine from them. This struggle we're talking about is just for those who are below that threshold, the poor masses, those people that Sunday Igboho is asking now to speak up, those who their children are kidnapped, those who are killed, those who are kidnapped, whose organs are harvested and are taken to China. These are the people who are agitating now. These are the people who are saying that, look, enough is enough. We are tired of it. But the people like Dino and the rest of them who are in power presently, they are like lions who have the meat in their mouths. So whether they are even in the north, whether they are in the south, whether they are in the east, wherever they find themselves, they will never subscribe to the fact that Yoruba nation or should stand. They will never ever subscribe because they know they are already feeding far. They have the connection there. That is where the problem lies. Now, one thing we should also understand.
Imagine somebody like a former senator who is now rooting for a former vice president who wants to be president, and he's selling politics that Peter Obi is an Igbo, is unsellable in the north because he's an Igbo. And Atiku is the right person because he married from all the geopolitical zones.
So you can see that such people who we look up to as being educated people can preach polygamy and say that we should be marrying many wives so that we can show to ourselves that we are from different parts of the country. Does that not show to us already that we have mad people who are actually steering the ship? You know, for Peter Obi, it's a sad news. The guy is not ready for this Jaguar. You know, I don't think he's. Yes, he's not ready for it. I know. No. See, listen. Let me tell you, people. I'm not a prophet, but I can tell you where the game is going to end. Where this game is going to end into rascality. It's going to end into rascality. And when he ends into that rascality, Peter Obi himself has his investments outside the country and all that. He will just pick his bag and all that and then leave. Many of all these top politicians, they have houses abroad. They have their families out of this system.
Is in Dubai.
So they are not.
Tinubu is in South
They don't care. They don't care. But what baffles me a lot is this, and that is where I will speak from now. Why is it that the Niger Delta is keeping quiet? Because as small as Niger Delta is, they are the cataracts, in which if they decide to rise up today and say that they are turning off that tap of crude oil, Nigeria will boil the next day. People, even all these top politicians, if they do not see the normal earnings that is coming to them in 1 month, they will decide to change their tunes. But why is it that Niger Delta is keeping quiet?
Because they are giving those who make the trouble some money, bro. You know that. They are taking care of them seriously. One of them who was in charge of the check that they paid to them Ponday a year ago when they were asking him for the money for Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. He fainted heart attack. You remember?
So
what happened to him?
Yeah. So
now you have to answer why they have been keeping quiet. You have to answer.
To be frank, I brought a suggestion one time and I said all of us in diaspora, we should cut off sending money back home, that it will trigger and make people realize. But I don't know if many people are doing it and all that, because
it's just one part of way to get to them. It's not the main part. I have people who have cut short, they have cut down all what they give to people. They don't give random and all of that stuff. Well, see, I appreciate your time with me tonight. I wish I could be talking to you on and on like that.
No problem.
Thank you so
much.
Let me take another one.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I have here another caller. Hello there.
Yes, my brother.
Yes, sir. How are you?
One and five. One name. I was speaking for you. Anyway, thank God that we're alive.
You know the new one I just learned. I've known it so much. I mean, a long time ago. I should have been using it. Or now I'm going to be using it. So when you tell me, when you say everything you want to say, I'll just say that all day, ma.
No, that's true.
All day, ma. Thank you. You get that, Baba? So I'm happy to
get it.
So go on. Everybody can hear you.
And if we don't get it, they should forget about it.
They should forget about it. Oh dear. That's it.
Anyway, I was just watching and I was just thinking that there is an adage that that is in Igbo that says that, let me just use it in the English language, anyhow I can try. That my son is tall doesn't mean my son has grown up. Dino is a big fool.
The height of a boy is not doesn't determine
how old he is. That is mature.
The growth or the maturity of that boy.
It doesn't. That's not what it says. Dino Male, I'm sorry I'm using this word to you. I have a confirmation from somebody that is your family member, your brother. Here. Your brother confirmed it that you're a fool, and you're a fool. Because the brother lives here. Trust me. Somebody who is talking about another person being a unifier. The place you come from, Kogi State, you could not even unify your own Kogi State, The person you introduce to people who is Yaya Bello today, the governor of that state, could make you to amount to nothing, and you are trying to tell us that you know about a man, that you are a unifier. Look at the result. One thing I know is karma. It will surely come back to you.
It's turn by turn.
Look at it. Yes, because both the APC, both the PDP, they are all burning. Burning and burning and burning because of their kind of character. Jump from, if you ask them now, they say it's two major political parties in Nigeria. Yeah, it is like the way you have Republican and Democrat. But have you seen any Democrat move from Democrat and go to Republican? Have you seen any? Or have you seen any Republican jump from this thing and go to Democrat? It is because each individual represents an ideology, what they stand for. In Nigeria, none of them knows what they stand for. They perambulate everywhere. Anywhere, belefe. Perambulate anywhere. Look at how old is the democracy in that so-called contraption? How old is democracy? But that democracy, under that number of years, all of them, they've cross-carpeted more than 10 times within that year.
It's a badge of honor for them. They will say, even your own man self don't cross, even your own woman self don't cross. It's a badge of honor for them. It's sad.
You know, that guy you are looking at, he has not been able to even any good thing. I pass through his place when I'm going to Abuja by road. It is only his house that is right there. Yes, it is only his house that is there. Every other, there's nothing good about that particular place they call it. That is his house. Dino Mane. Is that supposed to be somebody who is going to tell us who is a Nigerian or who is a unifier? You quantify Atiku Abubakar as a unifier because of you married different wives. Different wives that all of them, they are running away from his house right now. Go and look at it. You are telling us that he's marrying different wives because they stole government money and has the money
they continue to steal
throw on women
because they have positioned themselves that they will have it for life. If Nigeria break up tomorrow, part of the people that will first go broke, Atiku is one of them.
They will go broke. I am telling you.
A lot.
This whole thing, all of them, they are doing is to save their future generation from not going broke.
Imagine telling you that
either they like it or not. After the 2023, the journey still continue. Like I keep telling people, we will get to that place.
Yes.
The journey will still continue. They think we are going to back down. We are not backing down. No backing down, no retreat, no surrender.
You know, how could you, how are people going to back down when the thing that pushed them to demand for breakup still exists and they will continue to exist? No matter what promises they make to you today, if you believe them, Baba, I get 2 plot of land where I want to sell on top Obalinde Bridge. Now, you see that bridge, I get 2 plot of land where I want to sell for you. If you believe anything these politicians tell you, then come. I've got land. I've got 2 plot of land I want to sell. I'm advertising that.
Then look at the one that said he's an actor. He has gotten fat. I don't recognize him anymore, but I tried. He threw his voice. I called somebody. Somebody confirmed that, oh, is that actor that used to. You know, when you know people who are irresponsible, the person talking to you on the other side of the phone is not even abusing you.
No.
But all you kept doing, for
his father, for his mother, you just leave all the conversation. I mean, come on. That is typical, by the way.
Talk about the ring. Talk about the oruka that the one person used. And, oh, man, I looked at it. I said, oh, my God. This was exactly what I got when I watched that particular video when all of them were saying all those things. And I said, in 2023, everybody, they came against me. The only thing I told them is that I have seen that all of you, your surname is suffer, and you will continue to suffer.
I mean, enjoy. Osita,
let
me take one more.
Thank you very much.
I go,
All right. God bless you.
Thank you so much for joining us. I mean, it's always every night anyway, but when I hear your voice, I just feel like, the top members of the temple, they would never want to miss a service except when they have to. So thank you for all the time.
Thank you very much.
God bless you. Thank you so much. I have here another veteran who is on the line. Hello there.
Hello, Prince.
Hello,
it's
sir.
Prince Gentleman, my good general.
The Prince.
Hello. Yeah, my good general.
How are you tonight, sir?
Happy to. I'm fine. Are you?
Very well, thanks. And then I even say that because I did say that to Sita and others earlier with what happened in Obaru in Anambra State. When I saw the videos, when I saw the bodies, when I saw the brutality, Baba, it could have also possibly have me drained my own mood again tonight. Every time I remember that. So, and I bet many of you have seen that as well. The Prince.
Yeah, we have seen it. It's abomination. I don't know the way to describe it, but the thing is that,
youth, unarmed people, lifeless bodies. They are not killed by terrorists who invaded. They were killed by soldiers who said they are looking for non-government in residential areas.
The soldiers in Nigeria, I earlier told you on this program that Buhari government gave them what is called to the terrorists of Boko Haram Operation Safe Corridor. And majority of them, 90% of them is now pushing to soldier and into the military, and the rest spread out to other paramilitary, So they are the ones doing all these atrocities, committing all these atrocities. They are going to be held accountable. Very, 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 everything that they are doing. We are not going to give up. You understand? Nandekana has told them that yes, they are going to kill us, and we too are going to defend ourselves. But at the end, Biafra will come. They are doing all that they are doing just to make our people be afraid, make our people to never to fight for their identity.
Their currency, the money they spend is fear.
Exactly. Yeah, they are vampires. If they don't drink blood, they are not happy. All these terrorists you see that Fulani terrorists coming from Sahel, that Buhari. I told you some time ago that the Nigerian passport, was not in circulation especially in the south. Most of the passports are being given to them in the north. You know, when there are all those terrorists are coming in. You know, but the people in the south for over 1 to 2 years, they are not getting the Nigerian passport. Have you asked yourself why? Have you asked yourself why?
Please,
to print millions of passports.
Yeah, to back up what you are saying now, I saw a video of a young man who is from Chad, okay, and then, he has what you call the voter's card, and he has a BVN, and this guy said he got all this registered from where in a faraway Chad. That people are being registered to come to Nigeria and vote. In Nigeria Republic, they are registering people the same way INEC is registering people in Nigeria, but they said no be true. Now lie. I saw a video of that guy that said, I'm not a Nigerian and I'm not living in Nigeria.
There are evidence everywhere, my good general. There are evidence, I can't deny it. But let me go on the other aspect again. Let's leave them for now.
Okay.
We are watching them. You see, I want to come to the aspect of religion.
Yes.
You know, when I was in Nigeria before I left to UK, you know, my pastor used to tell me that if you don't pay tithe, things will tithe for you. You know, and
right now,
that used to be fear in me. Anytime I miss paying my tithe, I will be having guilty conscience. But when I came to UK, I knew that white men, they don't pay tithe, but things are working, things are moving fine. I knew that he was telling me lies. You know, and since then I understand that the gospel of Jesus is grace. There's no law attached to it. You understand? It's grace. Love the Lord God with all your heart and love your neighbor as yourself. That's the end of the law. Chicken. You understand? Every other thing they are trying to, yes, every other thing they are trying to attach you to by force. If you don't bring this, if you don't sow this seed, if you don't do that, all of them that you will be going to hell. It's all lies. You get what I mean?
I'm with you.
Then secondly, my ego, you see, in Nigeria, I want to ask all the pastors, you know, if Jesus Christ is the one that is in Nigeria as of this present time, and he's the one preaching the gospel that they are preaching, will Jesus go and take his money to buy private jets? I just want to ask them that question. In that poverty capital of the world, that poverty capital of the world, do you understand what I'm saying? I just want them to answer that question, because why I'm asking them this question, you see, if I didn't go out of Nigeria and start to see from outside what is happening there, I won't be speaking this way. When I left Nigeria, I was watching with the regime. You understand? I have to mention name. You understand? Because of what you said about Adeboye tonight. And he also, since he bought private jet, the regime has never remained the same. Are you getting me? Because only a place to park private jet, a place to park the private jet alone is millions. Do you understand? Millions of naira. And yes, and the people have to contribute the money. I get what I'm saying. And if to protect that luxury life, the person will not be bold to speak like, the person can't be bold to speak like Jesus. Because Jesus can't keep quiet in what is happening in Nigeria.
I get your message now. That you can't have all that privilege and be scared to speak like our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because it was fearless. And he didn't have plane. He didn't have all those clouds. And it was, you know.
You know, even my ego, the highest vehicle, the highest vehicle then, that Jesus rode then was donkey. You understand? Jesus has more than enough, more than the money of private jet that they have today. But he never bought that vehicle. He never bought it. That donkey. He has to borrow that donkey. You know, for the day of Passover, he has to borrow that donkey that he rode to enter into Jerusalem. I get my point. What he was teaching them, that even though you have in this abundance, the people that are worshiping with you, the sheep, They are to be cared first of all. You understand me? But today you are riding private jet. If the Nigerian bust now the way it is now as a bubble, they will just enter their private jet.
And
They will be preaching from America. You understand?
Like
and
Chris,
the people
like Chris or Yakilome. The Prince, let me take one more call so that we can always like
God,
do it, sha. You know what I mean? It's good to hear from
God
you.
bless you,
Another
Jared.
thing, Prince.
God bless you.
You see that thing
Yes,
that we are trying to facilitate and clear
yes,
based on our promised pledge to the IPOB and all that, right? I want to say this publicly because I haven't really concluded it yet. And I could have said this to you privately, okay? But because our people also got to know that we haven't paid it out, and you and others who are working with me behind the scene, we haven't still paid it out. And I think, let's do it this week, please. We have that in mind. It is so important. I have to say it to you on here now, okay?
It's all right.
Please. So I will talk to you,
all right.
The Prince.
It's all right. Cheers.
Take care, man.
Cheers.
So here we go. I have another caller. I am going to take 2 calls. So one now, one more, and we'll call it a night. But this is the first one. Hello there.
Hello, Maegu.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good evening, brother.
Good evening.
You know, I was watching the program and I listened when one of our brothers, Eboloye, said, Tinubu's wife pay his medical bills and stuff. If you listen carefully there, he said he was sick twice. Did you hear that?
Yes, not the first time or the second time. He was saying that not the first time I was sick. I'm talking about second time. Yeah, it was twice.
No, the first one was Tinubu's wife. The second one, he didn't mention it. Do you know who's sponsoring for the second one?
Tell us.
Do you know who's sponsoring for the second one? Because he was sick, he has a kidney problem. It's MC Oluera. MC Oluera paid 20 million for him. But he didn't mention that.
He was around there and they showed him on the hospital bed. So he was having a
that was maybe last year
or something, right?
Exactly. It's MC Oluera sponsoring. Do you get that? But he didn't say that on TV. He didn't say that on that.
MC Oluera saved his life.
MC Oluera saved his life.
I see.
So that's why he's supporting Tinubu. But no matter how they support Tinubu, we're still gonna come ahead of them. They don't know anything. And you see, this in their industry, not all of them they are together. There's another people that they support what I forgot his name. There's another guy they call Yemi something. Have you watched his video? Did you watch his video?
I don't know. Is that Yemi Sholade?
Yeah, Yemi Sholade. You see,
the other Yemi is Yemi my lover, and I don't think it's
Yemi Sholade.
Yes,
did you watch Yemi Sholade video?
I haven't, but Yemi Sholade himself is APC, so I won't be expecting anything. Anything.
Wait, bro, please go and watch it. Yemi Sholade has come and support. What is this guy? The guy that first of all stopped.
Which one is that? Atiku or Obi?
No. Yemi Sholade support this our brother, this Yoruba that was swearing for the people that destroy Nigeria.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Just make it easier for me.
Okay, what I'm saying,
we're having so many people you are putting in the same frame now. So Yemi Sholade is against
Yemi Sholade came with the video yesterday and support. Yemi Sholade did the video yesterday and say a lot of things about Nigerian politicians.
Okay.
Because it's part of like you want to support Yoruba Nation, but you can't come out and say you want to support the Yoruba Nation. I wish you can go and watch that video.
I will look for it.
Yeah. No problem, brother. That's just what I want to say because I just want to make a little contribution.
Thanks a lot for that, by the way. So I'm going to take another. Where is that? I'm going to take. Oh, why did I lose her? Give me a sec. So I'm going to take just one more, and then we will call it. Or maybe I can still take it. What time is it? Yeah, just going to take one more. Hello there.
Hello, Mayegun, political.
Hello, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm a first caller. I'm calling for the very first time.
A first timer, sir. We can.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Well done,
May
sir.
God bless you for all you are doing.
Amen.
Okay, my name is Peter. I'm calling from US.
Fantastic, sir. Sir Peter, everybody can hear you, sir. Loud and clear.
Okay. You know what? Let me go straight to the point.
Sir.
You know, the difference between the rich and the poor. In where we are, the difference, the margin between the rich and the poor, when the gap is much, that is when you begin to record the poverty level. That is when you begin to, what we are trying to claim for is to bridge up the gap between the rich and the poor. Do you understand?
I'm following you, sir.
I want to say categorically that those that impoverish our people in that country mostly are the Christians, the religious leaders, and those what's it called? Those artists, those people doing those films.
The artists that
the artists.
Mm-hmm.
They are because here abroad time is money.
That's
right. Time is money here. They pay us per time. Over there in Nigeria, they brought over people's time. They ask them to come to church, spend hours, do 5 services, spend their time. They come on Saturdays, come on Thursday, come on Wednesday, come on Saturday to clean the church. They spend all their times without being paid. And our people, most of them, yes, they will stay inside a room and be watching film, spending the whole of their own time. A whole family will sit inside a room watching film, watching Yoruba, watching English film for hours, spending all their time. How would they be rich? So it is all these artists that are taking their time. They will use their money to go and buy film. They have money to go and buy film. Our people have money to go and buy film.
Just to take their mind away from Nigeria trouble.
Yes, they will sit down and be watching film for hours. How are you going to be rich? How can you make it in life when they bought over all your times, all your value, all your time? The same thing with the leaders. They have brainwashed our people. They have brainwashed. I am a die-hard follower of Oyedepo, Winners.
Bless you, sir.
I know my contribution to that church. Personal contribution. They are just using people's head. They are just using people's head. And, our people need to wake up. We need more awareness.
Yes.
You people, you are our savior now. And you are our Adeboye, you are our Oyedepo that I know now. You are doing much work more than them now. You don't know. You guys, you don't know what you are doing. You are trying to free people. You are trying to emancipate people from slavery. Our people are being cajoled. We need more of you. We need more of you. You can't stop this. Continue, please. We need our people. They have bastardized the whole system. Please.
Attention as well. I know.
Kudos to you. I love you. I love your show. Continue.
I love your call as well. Thank you so much for participating and for the support as well, sir. Sir Peter, it's a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah.
You have a good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Sir. Yes, sir. So I have another person on the line. Hello there.
Hello?
Yeah.
Good evening.
Hello. Oh my God.
Sir, there is one call that if I didn't take it before I call it a night tonight, I'll kind of feel bad, and that call is your call. You are one of the first people who have been calling in, but you've just not been so lucky to get connected. So I'm happy to have you on, sir. So you can help me just mute that broadcaster, okay? Or just move away from it, and we can hear ourselves clearly. Good evening.
Okay, so my name is Ibrahim. I'm based here in the USA, Maryland, to be precise. I don't know how you don't know how
you prefer Ibrahim.
Yeah, yo, you can call me IB. You don't know how very
right. IB from Maryland, sir.
Oh, yeah. It feels great. It feels great. This is my first time. I've actually made several attempts. This is my first time. And I feel very tickled. I follow you on a daily basis. Even my wife is like, what do you see in watching this program every time? I mean, you're an inspiration. I mean, you still give people like us hope that things are gonna work out fine back home there someday. I mean, we just can't afford to give up. I'm so happy to be able to get across.
Thank you so
much. Because I've been making, and you're doing a fantastic job. It's awesome the job you're doing, and I can tell you categorically, you're one of those of all the people who have similar platforms online. You are one of the most sincere and straightforward. I mean, I always look out. I always check YouTube, to make sure
But how are you managing the good Mayegun and then the other Mayegun that is angry, the one that will always make you feel like that on your screen, like Mayegun, calm down.
Oh, I understand.
Mayegun, calm down. Relax now. How does that make you feel?
No.
That's one thing about Mayegun supporters, okay? They have managed to get a way to get used to that. Like, be again. It will start talking again. How do you cope? Like with all these eulogies, all these good things you've said about me.
Normally I know, straightforward, sincere people, like they say, prophets are not accepted in their own country. So I'm not surprised about that. I know how very objective you are. All right. You're not sentiment in your judgment. And I try not to allow religious or tribal sentiments to blind my sense of judgment. And I see you're pretty much that kind of person. And I respect that about you. I really respect that about you. And let me just, chip in a little bit. That's going to be my only.
You are going to be my last caller. So I feel good. You see, I connected straight away when I called you IB because my partner in the UK, my partner in Glasgow here, his name is IB. So IB Maryland, IB Glasgow. Look at me. So I have
I'm looking forward more to meeting you in person. But let me just chip.
Trust me.
So as regards the situation of things back home, I believe the solution. I mean, the solution is the awareness you are creating is helping a great deal. I mean, and I appreciate that. But as regards things back home, just the way you stated it, a lot of people believe Peter Obi. I'm not saying it's not a decent. I mean, of all the candidates we have, he's the most credible. So, but the truth is, you can't fix Nigeria. Like you've always said, you can't fix Nigeria. And a lot of people who come from outside, the Southwest, are sentimental. Hoping Tinubu.
I mean, even we that are Yorubas, I don't know about you yet, IB. That if you come publicly and say Tinubu should not be this and that, even your own Yoruba brothers will call you names, and you begin to feel like, now you guys normal. You are not Yoruba. You are Yoruba. That's how bad it is. So imagine how they are going to treat other people who are not Yorubas. That's this time.
I mean, I know they're entitled to their own opinion. I mean, the people will always come to criticize you. All right. I know how murderous that so-called Tinubu man is. He has no regard for human life. We also what happened back at Lucky toll gate, this thing, how people were killed, students were killed and their bodies were moved from the spot just to bury evidence. You can't ignore all of that. You all know about Funshaw Williams.
Yes.
That man did just die from his sleep, So all those things, I don't know if some people can ignore all that. I will not allow sentiments blind my sense of judgment. That man can never be fixed. And I'm saying it categorically that is not going to get there. He's not going to rule Nigeria. You mark my words on that. All right? He's not going to rule Nigeria. It's just a waste of time. You will remember me saying this one that time. Yes, I'm telling you. You know what I mean? I say, and then this is the time. So the time for retributive justice is around the corner. And like you always said also, their breakfast is just at their door. Each and every one of them.
You said that kile to koshika. Korea bàjẹ́ gan. Nǹkan ṣe wá o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó ń ṣe wá gan. Ṣé Tinubu yìí ló máa make it worse, see, because our people will become more blind to the danger that they are in. And God, please, may Nigeria no happen to any of us before we realize that this is not a
Nigeria, accept it or not. One way or the other, Nigeria has each and every one of us. It depends on the volume as the impact everybody. So if some people real hard, that some people are big and in denial. Alright? But reality is done on them. Now, I said that man is just with where he is, nobody can tell what's gonna happen tomorrow. When we shouting, Adeboye once said it, if there's ever going to be in Nigeria by 2023, who knows if they are going to leave?
If Baba Adeboye, with all the connection to God and all of that, if he's being careful, every time now Baba will be like, don't quote me, every time Baba will be like, don't misinterpret me, That's the Nigeria you are into. Yeah. Baba Adeboye, they disguise to say truth. Well,
yeah. He's trying so hard not to offend those people because they are in bed with the politicians. They are in bed with the system. All right? He's trying so hard not to offend them. And then these people who you are, leading, you don't want to speak to their well-being. All you need to do is just say something inspiring to them, that will turn their lives around. While you are talking about them defending themselves, they are not being specific about how they are going to defend themselves.
To that, I wanted to say, whenever the people say defend, if they say defend yourself in America right now, even though you may not be a gun, what do you call it, a gun supporter, but what will come to your mind first is that, number one, why do you ask me to defend myself? Probably I should just get myself something, right? But when they say defend yourself in Nigeria, what do they mean? When you know that people have been deceived already, are they talking about stone? I don't get it. Maybe you can help me, IB.
And when somebody mentioned, I think he was trying to make it sound like he was taken out of context. He quickly debunked it. He said he has not instructed anybody to go and buy weapons. So how do you want people to defend themselves? Why are you just being two-faced about this? It's just, ridiculous. It's like you said, in Nigeria does not happen.
IB, you know what I figured? It's a mind.
Exactly.
They just sometimes it sounds so good enough that you begin to feel like maybe it is possible. Then when you begin to think critically, you realize that it doesn't make any sense. So if my own video says all of you should defend yourselves, so Nigeria is practically telling me that Nigeria can't defend me anymore. Then when he says that I should defend myself against gun-trotting criminals, what is he really saying? Defend myself? Ow! I don't get it.
He has his own escorts that go with him wherever he goes, so it's easy for him to. It's easy for him to defend yourself, and and he knows he doesn't have to raise the finger or lift the finger. He has people around him who always,
what if anything happened to Baba Gio? Baba, the whole Nigeria go no say na breaking news, so no be so.
Yes, now. And of course, that's what we need. He can't put his life on the line for his followers. How do you call yourself a leader? So, I mean, if you can't do all of that.
Baba, Jesus died for all of us. There's no point in you becoming another one. Don't forget that. You see, when you do have for people, Baba, now you choose that more. Or anyone can tell you that, Baba, Jesus died for me. Now, why should I be another one? Come on.
Well,
it is an excuse to escape responsibility as well. And I agree with you.
Well, I won't really blame these men of God scammers that, try to fool people. I think it's more about those who are being deceived. You see, it's not more, those people are just gifted scammers, some of them, all right? It's more about those who are being deceived. I mean, it's only zombies that behave like that. That you just, read between the lines, all right? I mean, not everybody has the ability to think independently, if you can reason independently, there are some things they'll tell you, you just, you can tell.
Process the whole thing and
you can process it. Thank you very much. You like, how is this possible? That kind of thing, but it's only zombies, people, someone talks to, and you see them, they just follow directives. Like the law will say now, zombie.
No go.
So unless you tell them to go. Yes, and even when those people do something wrong, they don't want to speak against it. They don't want to raise objections because they see them as representatives of God. If you want to, if you want to communicate with God, go and pray to God on your own. Why do you need a mediator? But by and large, just keep the movement going. You're doing a fantastic job. I must tell you, I really respect you. I felt so bad the issue of that Baba Kitoye when you were trying to, bring up awareness, and at some point it felt like they got in your way. It really hurt me real bad. I'm like, man, this guy is being selfless about everything he's doing, and some people who are trying.
I had somebody that told me that they were actually crying, seeing me tearing up and so showing anger. They thought that's it, everything is gonna say no. Maybe that if I feel kind of so raging and angry, right? Normally they will say, man, don't show it in public. I'm on a public, me at the show more. So I go no later. Be careful with all about.
No. I know how much time. Anybody will take offense now. You see how much time and energy you are putting towards what you are doing, and then no. It will offend anybody. I mean, you're doing a great job, and God will continue to strengthen you. God's protection will be over you and your family. I feel very, very happy that I was able to get across to you today.
I mean, I wish I could just continue with you and we just keep talking and back and forth. But I will always look forward to another time. Trust me, it's always a pleasure.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I will keep trying to, contribute, make more calls. Just remember, Ivy from Maryland.
It's easier for me. I've got a partner. Is Ivy, right? You are IB from Maryland. It's so easy. You won't understand, right? But you'll get to know.
All right,
so thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you. God bless you, brother.
Good one, sir. So here we go. This is I'm going to draw the curtains. This is one I don't want to miss, but my time is so done. I will give that privilege just some other time. Thank you so much to everybody who participated in this tonight. And if you're just joining us, I think I did well with what I did the first hour and a half. And then when you take part in those calls as well, it's just an extra that makes this much like an exclusive. Take your time and watch from the beginning again, okay? And if this is your first time, like I said earlier, right, some of you love to be silent watchers, right? Silent watchers, people who just watch from behind the scene. They don't comment, they don't like, they don't subscribe, but they're always here. It's time you should come out of that shadow. Wherever you decide, I will be here again some other time. When I am, I hope you would be here as well. So thank you very much. I will see you some other time. And good night to all of you.
súnrákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnrákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnrákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnrákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Wọ́n bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnrákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnrákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnrákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnrákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnrákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnrákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òkúra olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnrákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnrákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrákì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrákì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrákì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrákì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrákì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrákì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrákì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.